Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Idris Shah bin Umar.
Hi, Assalamualaikum, my name is Ahmad bin Muhammad Yusof.
Hi, Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Khadijah Zuhairi binti Sulaiman.
Hi, Assalamualaikum, my name is Riza binti Adnan.
GST, also known as Value-Added Tax or VAT in many other countries, is a broad-based consumption tax on goods and services. The fixed rate 6% GST will replace the current government sales and service tax. Sales and Service Tax or SST was implemented since 1972 and said to have many weaknesses, among them cascading tax, pyramid and double taxation, tax erosion and leakages through transfer pricing and other means, resulting in higher prices of goods and services. The GST of 6% rate next year will undoubtedly help rationalize the tax collection in the country and subsequently shrink the fiscal deficit over the coming years.
Presently, we have these budget deficits, so we need to implement this thing as soon as possible to have a balanced budget so that the whole economy will be more stable. I think 5 to 7% will contribute about 8 to 27 billion of extra revenue to the government. That would be quite a substantial figure in order to bring down the deficits of 40 billion. You see.
Analysts believe that Malaysia's current tax base is in fact too narrow, while there is high dependency on income tax for both individuals and corporates. Out of some 30 million people in Malaysia and about 12 million people in the workforce, only less than 2 million people actually pay income tax. With GST, the taxing system will be more transparent, whereby consumers will be more cognizant of pricing, with the amount of GST clearly reflected in the final price on receipts and invoices.
If you ask a consumer, they are never ready for that. But we have to, in order to progress to a more developed or rather advanced European country, we have to. The best time will be year 2000-2004. So even though now it's never too late to implement, so we have to be ready.
The appeal of GST is that it is a broad-based tax, which tax on the amount of consumption. As such, for the wealthy households which undoubtedly consume luxury or more expensive goods, the GST automatically taxes them most rather than the lower income group.
The definition of income tax. A tax on income received. Not all income are taxable. For the income, any receipt of money or money worth for services rendered, for sale of goods, and for use of facilities. For the personal income tax, incomes of individual are taxed once a year. The income earned in the previous calendar year is assessed and taxed in the year of assessment, which is the following year. Malaysia adopts a progressive tax system. Individuals earning higher incomes are taxed at a higher tax rate compared to those earning lower incomes.
For assessment of income, trading or business income, employment income, dividend or interest and discount received, royalties or premium, lastly is pension. Types of assessment. First, combined assessment. Second, separate assessment. Third is separation or divorce cases. And last is tax treatment on income of a deceased individual.
You're on the phone with your girlfriend. She's upset. She's going off about some.
The first current issue is our current individual income tax bands are very narrow and have not been reviewed for many years. Taxpayers would find themselves creeping into the next tax bracket very quickly and hitting the top bracket of 26% when chargeable income exceeds 100,000 ringgit. This compares unfavorably with our neighbour Singapore, where the maximum tax rate of 20% only applies when an individual's chargeable income exceeds 320,000 Sing dollars.
Okay, then we proceed to second issue. Maybank Investment Research Chief Economist Wahimi say tax rebates on top of revised tax relief can be given to help increase the middle income group tax burden. It's saying that the middle income earner do not qualify the 400 tax rebate currently available to taxpayer with chargeable income of below 35,000 ringgit. Neither do they qualify for the cash relief given to household with monthly income below 3,000.
Taxpayer can start submitting their income tax return form for the year assessment of 2013 through e-filing starting Sunday. The Inland Revenue Board, which is LHDN, said in a statement Thursday that the deadline for employers Form E is March 31st, while for resident and non-resident with non-business income Form B, E and F it is April 30. The deadline for resident and non-resident with business income Form B and F as well as partnership Form P is June 30. For queries and further information, contact the LHDN call center at 1300883010 or log on to the LHDN website at www.hasil.gov.my. The same date apply for manual submission.
BAMI, the Inland Revenue Board, has received 2.89 million income tax return forms via e-filing. As of May 15, said its Chief Executive Officer Tan Sri Dr. Muhammad Syukur Mahfar. He said it was an increase of 9.73% compared to 2.91 million forms during the same period last year. Of the total, 2.32 million PE tax forms via e-filing were received, an increase of 5.3% compared to 2.19 million forms in the corresponding period last year. He told a press conference after the Malaysian Tax Academy's third convocation ceremony here today. Muhammad Syukur said 124,728 taxpayers had chosen the monthly tax deduction, with the amount totaling 534.64 million as at May 15. He said the PCB was deemed as final tax paid by